My name's Erin Dunne and I'm an artist who lives and works in Rockhampton in central Queensland, and this is my solo exhibition at Rockhampton Art Gallery called House. This solo exhibition takes my two-dimensional drawings as a starting point and it pulls them off the page and up into three-dimensional space in an attempt to invite the viewer to walk in and amongst the subject matter of my drawings and to create a really interactive and participatory exhibition. The exhibition is structured around the three most significant houses in my life, and so the beginning of the exhibition starts with my nana's house. My nana and I have a really close relationship and I've been going there since I was a baby basically, but when I moved back to Rockhampton to start teaching, I moved in with my nana for a couple of years and that sort of cemented the closeness of our relationship. And she has an incredible rainforest garden that was planted the year I was born, so it's really well established and there are lots of little nooks and crannies and it's almost like an enchanted place, and so that's a really special place for me, and the room takes cues from the plants in the back garden and there are some drawings of the garden as well. The next space we move into is called the sprinkler room, which is based on a really important motif in my works of sprinklers. Sprinklers are important to me, I suppose, because they remind me of my childhood spent playing with my siblings and cousins in backyards at my grandparents' place and at my own house growing up. And so the room invites people to make a sprinkler and to contribute to an installation along the walls and to have their work seen in the gallery. The next room in the exhibition is based along the house that I currently live and work in, which is an important space to me because it's where my studio is, and it's the first time I've ever had an opportunity to have a dedicated studio space, and so that's been a really important facet in my art career recently. And the imagery in the space is based around the really bright, colourful plants and trees that flower in my back garden in springtime. This space is called the Sunset Room, and this is based around the phenomenon that I see when I'm driving around the suburbs in Rocky and from my house as well, when you can see glowing windows at night as the light begins to disappear from the sky and you can see the silhouette of the tree line that's darkened. And the space invites people to use elements that I've drawn that have been photocopied onto a page and to construct their own house from a template of a house, and then to display this work in the gallery alongside drawings that I've done. This is the final space in the exhibition and it's based around the house that I grew up in on my parents' cattle property, which is called Waruna. It contains a really large projected digital drawing of different views from inside the fence of my childhood home, looking out to iconic elements in the paddock, particular trees that really stand out in my mind, and other parts of the landscape that are very distinctive to the area and sort of memorable symbols. I think this exhibition has been an important sort of launch pad in my artistic career, in that it brings together my background as an art teacher, so I'm a secondary art teacher, and it brings together my background as an artist as well, and it kind of merges the two. So it's an exploration of the things that I'm passionate about drawing, but also my passion of education, and it invites viewers to engage with the exhibition through the senses of touch and sound, as well as the usual visual sense that you use when you come to an exhibition. So it's supposed to be really immersive and it's supposed to be accessible to people of all ages and abilities.